What do we got? We got Boomer trying out as an assassinate. Oh, still playing Outlaw this time. I like it. We got Gary in here playing some destruction. What looks like Nanda going back in 1 to dead. We got Onyu playing some Demon Hunter, so that's gonna be fun. We got our Crows and Team Alliance Avior playing some Outlaw too. Dude, all these Outlaws. Cinderella versus Boomer as the first duel. Okay. York on Dork. We got Dork in here, another Outlaw rogue, and Zachary playing some Fury. Thank you for playing Fury, Zachary. Let's go Boomer versus Cinderella at Restealth. Cinderella actually playing some Boomkin right now. I want to see how bad Boomkin is for Outlaw. Honestly, I got my ass kicked by Boomkin last time. As roots come out, Boomer actually triggers those roots. Quicker Shot is coming up pretty early. Cinderella is going to go for a Bark Skin. Boomer's trying to get some damage in with an Adrenaline Rush. Going to get a heal up and running a little bit early. Cinderella actually getting hit with a blind with the Regenerate to follow. Cinderella already used the Trinket for something, so I guess Boomer's just going to go for a little bit of a CC chain. That is going to be Incarn for Cinderella though, so that is, I guess, worth blinding, because that is big damage. That is Incarnation. So outside of Incarn, Cinderella doesn't have nearly as much damage. Boomer's going to wait it out fully. Does get a full stun. Kill spree coming out to Cinderella. No Bark Skin available for a bit. Cinderella does have a massive heal if they ever need to go for it. Trying to get dots up onto Boomer right now. Used to go for a little bit of a setup with roots, with disarms if he has any bash available or anything. Boomer's actually taking quite a bit of damage from Cinderella right now. Cinder's going to get a massive heal right now. Boomer might need to consider his health. Does consider his health as he's getting big heals coming in. And take the roots coming out from a distance. Doesn't have a way to deal with this right now. And solo rest coming out for Cinderella. Banish coming in for Boomer is going to open up with an ambush. Does get a stun to Cinderella. No Bark Skin available. Boomer gets to do a bit of damage right now. What kind of buffs did he end up getting? Is rerolling buffs right now. Decent buffs for damage, actually. Very decent buffs for damage. Trying to get some damage to Cind. That is going to be a Bark Skin coming out a little bit early. He's going to wait out, do some damage to Cind. Does get a gouge. Going to wait out for the full gouge before he starts doing damage, though. The more he can wait out the gouge, the less he needs to do damage into that gouge or into the Bark Skin. Bark downs. Boomer gets to go for some big damage. Can't quite catch up to Cinderella. That does get a grapple hook around. Is going to get a stun into the Boomy. This way, he's actually going to be able to do some damage. There we go. Some Outlaw Rogue Deeps are coming in right now. Cinderella is going to still try to see if he can survive. Chicken available very, very soon. No heal available. Does need to get some kind of CC chain onto Boomer. If he had disarm right now, it would have been a good spot. I think I actually tried to go for a bash. And Boomer parried that bash. Interesting. Parried the bash. Dork's coming in. Sap coming in by Boomer. York trinkets out of it. I think is that adaptation? No. Not really sure why he trinketed that. There's going to be full stun by Boomer onto York with a killing speed to 4. York needs to go for a response. Does have pistol shots coming out. Does disarm for full duration of it though. Does get a roll the bones rolling. That's going to be vanish for Boomer. Is he going to go for a resap to York though? Looks like he might not. Maybe he'll do damage. Yeah, does go for a little bit of damage as York is about to say restealth. Gonna get pistol shot on number 2. Building up some common points. Gonna get a reroll going. Pistol shots coming out. Doesn't want to let the rogue restealth at all. Just pistol shots from a distance. Stun coming in onto Boomer from a distance. But it's going to be a very, very hard or very low common point. Another stun to Yorker right now. Looks like trinketing the sap was the worst decision of his life. And down he goes. Boomer takes another one out. Up next is going to be Arcos. Arcos getting sapped up. Not going to enrage that. Not going to rage that out. Boomer get himself a reroll. Decent-ish buffs for damage. Decent-ish buff for damage. He's going to get a back-to-back stun onto Arcos. Get himself a run through or two. But he's just chilling for a bit. Gonna get a pistol shot in there. Arco's just bailing out for a moment. Once he get a charge heal off of Boomer. Does he go for charge heal? He went for a slow. Doesn't get the heal off it though. Or maybe did he get a heal? Because he did get enraged. I actually can't quite tell. Brew coming on to Boomer a little bit early. Stun coming on to Boomer right now. No chicken available. Or no chicken gonna be used for this one. Disarm coming on to Boomer. Actually very short disarm. Did it disarm after he stunned him? Or does it disarm DR with like fears and such? I very much doubted this DRs, but maybe he disarmed him as he stunned him or something along those lines. Maybe use both those abilities at the same time. Boomer is looking pretty bad though. Mallet to follow onto Boomer. Gonna get one going onto Arcos as well. Boomer still holding on to his big defenses. The Cloak of Shadows Vanish still available. Is waiting. He's just waiting for his... What? Do you not have a trinket? Does he have rolling relentless? That might be the problem. Maybe he's relentless. Is gonna rage out of that sap. Looking for Boomer if he can. But looks like he doesn't have a trinket for the blind, or maybe he used one a little bit early and he just has the human racial. That's going to be a huge heal for Boomer without regenerating. Sneaking after Arcos right after. Cheap shot coming in, trying to go for the big setup, maybe big old stun setup. Do trade stuns on one another. Looks like he is rolling relentless because Arcro's stuns just don't set him for long at all. That's going to be double disarm for each other. Boomer does have pistol shots still to work with. That's going to be commanding shot for Arcros. Does get a charger for Boomer. Gouge coming in as Arcros has himself massive heal. Boomer could go for a parry if he wants to, but he's just trying to slow down Arcros and trying to walk away from him as best as he can. Arcos completely slowed. His massive heal didn't really go anywhere. And Boomer just building up a lot of combo points. Could go for a full stun onto Arcos if he wanted to. We'll see how well it works. Does get a stun onto him into a killing spree right now. Stun coming into Boomer. Trick is out immediately. Arcos barely is in health. Fear coming into Boomer. Could maybe get a charge heal. No, just gets a normal heal. Boomer wants to end him. Does pistol shot him to death. And gonna go for a vanish off the bat as Aver does get a muck for death into Boomer. Does go for roll the bones. Both of them are on top of each other. It's gonna be Outlaw versus Outlaw. Let's see what wins. Aver did get himself a roll the bones. So I do wonder what kind of buffs he ended up getting though. I do wonder. Boomer hanging out by the eye. He's gonna pick it up. Gonna mount up. There's gonna be Aver actually opening up off the bat. Don't know if you want to go for a full stun to Boomer or anything. Does get disarmed. That's gonna be stunned to Boomer, but didn't expect for him to be disarmed though. He's gonna go for a plunder armor right now. Plundering his armor. Stun coming into Aver. No trinket available. What are you trinket? That's gonna be Boomer actually bailing the hell out of there with a grapple hook. This Outlaw rogues, man. Ever getting back at Boomer, trying to get some damage in. Boomer has a heal rolling right now. Lots of healing happening. Only 6% dampening. Does get a short stun to Boomer. Does he have any damage? Might want to start rotating some defenses though. Gouge coming onto Aver. Aver needs to get some defenses up and running right now. Maybe a parry, maybe a heal. Stun coming onto Aver. That's going to be a fairly decent duration stun right now. And Boomer might just be able to take him out. Does take him out. Last one left is Zachary. Is Boomer going to go for that NA Outlaw Rogue for 1v5? Zachary is the last Fury Warrior left. I think he wants to let Boomer all the opportunity to re-heal. I think that's exactly what he's going to do. He is there. Looks like Boomer is just going to get into cell. Doesn't need all the health in the world. He's going to be chilling. I'm waiting for ZANDALARI to be nerfed. Yeah, it is a little bit nutty right now, isn't it? I don't think it'll be nerfed. Maybe in PvP they might nerf it to like 50% health. But I don't really know. I don't really know. Maybe 75. Yeah. Or maybe they'll make it. Maybe they'll make it so it does. Because I don't know if dampener affects it. I heard different things. That's good. Boomer getting open onto Zachary though. Roll the bones coming in with a shark buff. Killing spree to fall. Zachary not taking too much damage right now. Disarm coming in by Boomer off the bat though. Does get himself a nice run through onto Zachary. Zachary needs to bail over there. Boomer right now. He gets a Dragon's Roar up and running. Not really sure if he wanted to get a one up and running or not. But there it is. Boomer is going to get a stab at Zachary. Zachary's going to rage out of it. Zachary's still holding on to his trinket right now. So he still has all the essentials. Boomer's still holding on to all the essentials. Minus killing spree, minus the drown rush. Is going to get roll the bones rolling. Does get a decent buff for combo point building. Stun coming out. Could Zachary go for some big damage to Boomer? No, not going to pop cooldowns quite yet. Just going for more sustained playstyle. Stun coming out to Zachary. Going to go for Enrage Regen right now. As a defensive, heal coming off of Boomer. Gets a parry up and running. Not sure if Zachary really wanted to go for that Enrage Regen right here. I can't ever say that half the time. Mallet to follow onto Zachary. Not a lot of heals is going to be available. That's going to charge it for Boomer. Any healing he can get. First of all, Maledicted. Second, Dampener coming in at 18%. Boomer is taking a bit of damage though over time. Chicken could come out for Zachary though. Does he want Chicken anything? Looks like he's just going to hold on to all his trinkets for now. Disarm coming in. Does he have a disarm for Boomer? Is going to continue general resources. Fear coming on to Boomer. Could you maybe charge stun or anything? Does get a charge heal off him. And Boomer's still building the combo points. Stun coming on to killing spree. Trinkets out for Boomer. It's now the stun onto Zachary right now. Zachary barely has any health. Does go down. Not really sure. If Zachary had a trinket, that's going to be Boomer taking everybody out the one after the other. There it is, my man. There it is. There it is. Yeah, Zachary, I wouldn't use Enrage Regen. I would do what Katrigan does. Like, Enrage Regen is a good defensive, but I would use it only as a last end record. Like, if you feel like you could still survive if you just use Enrage Regen and live. But I feel like if you're not taking that much damage, especially from like an Outlaw as a full-plated class, I feel like it's a better idea to do what Katrigan does. Wait until the stuns and damage is out, then Enrage Regen, get the charge in, massive heal.